drum kits, gear tutorials, beats, and more. Your ally in the music business.
What's up, world? I'm Kevin Thomas Parker, also known as Bionic. I'm a music producer and an audio engineer from Gainesville, Florida. I'm guessing from you looking around on my channel, you may have noticed I had some interesting titles that you might want to watch. But first of all, why should you? Who am I? Well, as previously mentioned, I'm an audio engineer. I'm also a music producer. I'm a business owner. And I have a lot I could teach you, but why listen to me? Well, let's start with the audio engineer part. I did go to art college. Here is my certificate of graduation from the Recording Connection. Now, what is the Recording Connection? It's an art school. It is a little different than some of the other schools like Full Sail, Berklee School of Music, and so on. In this instance, what you do with them is, and this is what I had to go with because I didn't live near a campus, and years ago, only certain ones had online courses, and I kind of wanted to be with someone in person and do this stuff. So I went with the Recording Connection, and what they do is they have a curriculum that you follow, and you also do on-the-job training in a real recording studio with a certified audio engineer. So I did their curriculum and completed it, and I also did the 1 year of internship in a recording studio. My mentor graduated from Full Sail University, and now scores films and things of that nature. But that's a little bit about my education in the music industry when it comes to being an audio engineer. Now, as far as producing, I was a producer before I ever chose to go to art school. I was not on the level I am now. I thought I was doing good, and it's all about the effort. I can't teach you desire. You have to want to do this. Believe me, there will be times when people cancel sessions and you're like, man, I needed that $200 for so-and-so to pay a bill or whatever the case may be. There's going to be disappointing times. You have to want this. You have to stick with it and stay with it. And if you do that, you will maybe never become famous, but you will have a job doing something that you love doing. And they pay you every day to show up and do it. So if you'll stick with me, I'll do my best to educate you on the things I can. So moving along. I interned for a year, studied under someone who graduated from Full Sail University. If you don't know who that is, that's a pretty prestigious arts college. And during that year, I basically showed up every day of the week that I could, that I didn't have something else going on, which was usually 4 or 5 times a week. You're required to be there 3. So I completed that, and now I own my own business. I own my own studio. I do mixing, mastering, engineering in general for whatever you would like to do. Whether it be a hip-hop project and you're recording tracks for your demo, or whether it be we are putting a score, syncing a score to a film. So I have a tremendous amount of experience and knowledge that I could share with you, and I hope you will stick around. Currently, I am the CEO and president of Bionic Music Group. We can be found at www.bionicmusicgroup.com. Go ahead and check us out. I hope you stay around and watch the following videos. They're going to be labeled as in episodes and seasons. So this would be Season 1, Episode 1. Who is Bionic? That's me. I'm going to do my best to mentor you. Now, some of you might be like, well, why would you do this? Were you just trying to capitalize on YouTube ad money? Actually, when I first started, I didn't make any money from doing beats, engineering, anything. I had to stick with it until it got to that point, and I hope maybe one day this gets to that point as well. But no, I'm not doing it for that reason. I'm doing it because I remember being a 15-year-old kid making beats on a laptop in Magic's music studio, Cakewalk, Reason, and keep in mind this was before the big YouTube boom. Excuse me. I'm a music producer and engineer, not a video maker. This is all new to me, so sorry guys, I'm doing my best on the video part. But back to what I was saying, there was no real online resource you could just type a query into and get an answer on how to load drum kits into FL Studio or something like that. The information base was not as vast as it is today, and it took me a lot of trying, reading manuals, talking to people, on the phone or online, meeting people who had similar interests and picking their brain. A lot of legwork. A lot of legwork. So my goal is to keep your legs healthy and not worn out. You won't have to do all of that legwork. And really, I just wish I had someone who could have mentored me a lot earlier in life, and I probably would have got further quicker. But everything's a process. I wouldn't change anything, or I wouldn't be the person I am today. So stick around. I hope the videos do help you. This is Season 1, Episode 1. So next, you will want to watch Season 1, Episode 2. Thanks.